Cali Rosina, and this is Joey Smith. Also running the shop is Josh Smith, brother and sister.
Yes.
And these guys are amazing when it comes to tea. Jody's going to teach us about all the different types of tea. And from what I hear, all the different teas come from the same plant.
Yes, all come from the same plant. Yeah, Camellia sinensis. And there's just different varietals, just like there is for wine. There's a lot of different varieties for this and how it's all processed. So we're going to talk about how it's all, what makes tea what it is.
All right.
Well, we know it.
Well, you want to go from light to dark?
Yeah, let's go from light to dark. Let's start there.
All right. So Jody, tell me what makes white tea white tea?
White tea, it's picked, and usually it's the buds of the plant that are picked. You'll notice like the fine little hair. So it's the inner of the plant, and then the first 2 to 3 leaves down. It is set in the sun for no more than 2 hours. So basically it's dried in the sun for no more than 2 hours. So it contains a lot of nutrients, really nutrient rich, low in caffeine. However, depending on the region, it can be quite caffeinated.
Now this other one is more finely ground.
Yes, so this one is a Japanese green tea. This is sencha. It's a sencha. So basically, it's steamed to reserve its freshness, and then it's dried indoors. And sometimes it's steamed again just to keep retaining its freshness. I'd actually have another green tea here just because I wanted to show you the unique difference from Japan. And then we have a green tea from China. This is their more well-known green tea. It's called Dragon Well, also known as Longjing. And it's they flatten the leaf. And it's spring picked is usually the best. It's the highly coveted first flush tea. First spring pickings in March is when you get this Longjing. So very, very unique and different as far as the level of green. The Japanese really keep it super green and fresh. And the Chinese have a different way of processing their green teas as well. So it's really, really different. Even more unknown teas, we'll talk about oolong. Oolong is a semi-fermented tea, and you actually get a green version and you get a roasted version and everything in between. So oolongs are good for the gut health. They have some probiotics in it because it's semi-fermented. So you'll notice like these round little nuggets will expand, and it usually expands into like a stem in 1 leaf or 2 leaf. So don't take these little nuggets for granted because they really bloom and they make a really good flavorful cup of tea.
I remember the first time I made oolong, I was shocked. I put in the same amount I would for everything else, and I looked down inside, it had grown and expanded up inside.
I would say this one grows the most. So this is a green oolong from Taiwan, and then we have a Dahan Tao from China, which is a roasted, semi-fermented oolong tea. So you'll notice it's not like in a nugget form. It's more loose, wiry, long leaf, and it's definitely heavily roasted. So it goes through a steaming, drying to create that fermentation. This is our most popular tea. It is our Royal Golden Yunnan. It is a black tea from China, and you'll notice the fine golden tips in this black tea. So those are the buds of the actual plant. So when we go back to white tea, when you see all these little the little white, like light green buds, that will turn orange or yellow when you're fermenting and drying the tea to making it into black tea. Well, we have a couple of versions of chai. So this one, of course, this one itself, I'm going to show the camera right here. So it has, the main ingredient I would say is ginger. And it can be a little to a lot of ginger. And the other second main ingredient, what I would say would be cardamom. India has perfected chai because they have it from super spicy to very mellow and just, rewarding and everything in between.
So thank you so much. That was a good education. Hope everybody enjoys. Come on by Cali Rosina and try some for yourself.
Hi, thank you.